Time, please.
To Who Dares Wins, and before we start the show, we've just heard that SDP leader Robert McLennan has said that he thinks the proposed system of identity cards is unfair because it means he'll have to acquire an identity. Later on, we're going to...
Just bring it through. Now, everything's going to be absolutely perfect,
I'm sorry,
all
I'm
right?
trying to do a joke here. What's going on?
Just get everything ready in case he pays us a visit.
Who?
Robert Maxwell.
Why should Maxwell pay us a visit?
Haven't you heard? He just bought the show. About half an hour ago, yeah. You see, he sold off 38 of his football clubs, and he's bought the entire output of British TV comedy.
That's right, he's bought the two Ronnies,
Lenny Henry Show,
Dave Allen.
Panorama.
Panorama?
Well, it's a very subjective thing, humour, isn't it?
Oh, Dick, we must put some nibbles out for him.
Yeah.
Just a dead antelope
Yes,
or something.
Awful. I mean, Maxwell's going to ruin the show. He's going to start meddling with the
calm
content. It's terrible.
down.
Why-
He's promised categorically that he won't interfere. There'll be no editorial interference whatsoever. You see, just carry on.
Just carry on
Yeah.
as per normal.
Really?
Yeah, honestly.
Okay. Anyway. And later, Anne Diamond on how to register your baby as a limited company. First of all, Tony.
Thank you. And later on, we'll be talking to the founder of the Dangerous Sports Society, who, of course, has done a lot of incredibly dangerous things in his life, including jumping from Sydney Harbour Bridge, climbing the north face of the Eiger blindfold, and sitting next to Ian Botham in club class.
Yes, yes, yes. All this week in the Daily Mirror, read all about that amazing man, Maxwell. How he sprang fully formed from the loins of Zeus. How he conquered Napoleon at Waterloo. And how he plans to buy the planet Mars and then give it to charity. Plus money.
Money?
And more money.
You could win the Daily Mirror zillion-pound competition.
All you have to do is finish this sentence. I think Robert Maxwell is magnificent. And it's all in the mirror. So, buy the Daily Mirror, buy the Daily Mirror, buy the Daily Mirror today.
No editorial interference.
Yeah, well, it was just a little advert, wasn't it? I mean, honestly, he won't tamper with the fabric of the programme at all right? There won't be a hint of Maxwell in its entire studio. I promise, OK?
Right. Well, anyway, I'd like to talk to you tonight about...
Is there a problem?
Yes, that.
Oh, this? Oh, don't worry. This is just a bit of sort of decorative counterpoint, you know?
I think it gives a bit of texture to the studio.
Yeah, it's rather...
You've got no scruples, have you? You'd be doing jokes for Ayatollah Khomeini if you paid you enough.
Don't be ridiculous.
We don't speak Farsi.
No.
And another thing is...
I think you've got quite a good vantage point. You should be able to see most of
What's that?
That's the new producer.
Oh, I see. One of Maxwell's lackeys.
No, not one of Maxwell's lackeys.
He's his son.
Yeah.
You're all so spineless. Tony, I am surprised at you, with all your so-called political beliefs.
Well, actually, I think it's very important that we work for entrepreneurs like Maxwell, because that way we can subvert the capitalist hegemony from within.
Yes, and he's given us a pay rise.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, an extra 100 quid a week.
120, apparently.
It's obvious Maxwell is going to wreck the show. He's just an arrogant, interfering, fat old bastard.
Hello, yep, it's for you, Julia.
Who is it?
It's the arrogant, interfering, fat old bastard.
Hello? OK. Right. Bye. Wants me to have lunch with him tomorrow.
Oh,
Julia, if you're going to have lunch with Robert Maxwell, honestly, I suggest that you wear this, just in case.
Well, at least it gives me a chance to put him straight. I mean, he's already debased the show with the advert, the photo, his son. I mean, I suppose the next thing is I'm supposed to be doing all my bits in a Lurex bikini with my tits hanging out.
It's funny you should say that, Julia, because
I won't do it. I won't do it. No.
actually, it could look quite satirical in a way.
Yeah. She's a funny girl.
Yeah, she's from Nottingham, you know.
She?
Phil,
Now, a special announcement. If you've just switched over from BBC One, after spending 3 hours watching the Eurovision Song Contest, here is the number of the Samaritans. Please use it. You need help.
Kitty, 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 kitty.
Yes, 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 all right, I'm a cat. Well spotted.
It's a lovely cat.
thank you.
Is it a Tom?
You better believe it, baby.
Yes.
What's his name?
Throbbing sex machine.
Name's Cedric.
All right, and it's Cedric. What a night I had last night. 14 shags and caught 3 pigeons. Oh, what a great screw that tabby was. Oh. Nothing like mating on a wobbly dustbin lid to inject that sense of danger into your sex life. Now, what are we doing here? Oh, look at that parrot. Look at that. Looks delicious. That's the secret with food, isn't it? Presentation. Tortoise. I can never get into those. Hello. You little darling. Look at the tail on that. Purebred Siamese. They like a bit of rough, apparently. Yeah. Oh, look at the dog. Go on, you stupid dog. Go on, go on. Lick your genitals and give us all a laugh. Look at that stupid face. God, honestly, dogs are so thick. You never see a cat trying to bonk the leg of a sofa, do you?
Mr. Harrison, the vet will see you now.
Oh, thank you.
This will be for some conditioning pills, a quick check for lice, then home, I expect.
It won't hurt, will it?
What won't hurt?
No, no, no.
Oh, good.
Might change his personality a wee bit.
Hey, he's brought me to an est session.
He won't be going out so often,
What?
but it's best to have him neutered.
Neutered? It's a funny word. I wonder what that means.
He'll completely lose his sex drive, will he?
Oh, completely, yes.
What? Let me out! Let me out! Come on! Let me out! Let me out! Let me out! You bastard! Let me out! Let me out!
He's never done this before.
Well, no one's ever been about to rip my wedding tackle off before.
Looks a bit upset.
Oh, how unreasonable of me.
Not to worry, I can inject it from here.
Go on, get off, get off. Go on, first one to come near me loses a hand. Don't mess with me, mate. I'm a pigeon killer. I'm a pigeon killer. Where am I? Oh, God, my head. Oh, this terrible dream. Oh, I feel very relaxed. Strangely calm. Oh, she is gorgeous. She makes me feel absolutely nothing. Oh, my God, me ghoulies have gone.
Right now, Cedric.
Piss off, Judas.
You won't be much of a ladies' man now, will you?
No, I won't, will I?
You'll have to stay at home now.
Yes, I will. And rip the curtains and crap in your sock drawer.
Right, boy.
Oh, dear, he seems a bit upset.
Well, I suppose I'd be a bit upset if I'd had my testicles ripped off.
You're about to find out, mate. The first time you step out of that bath, I'll be there waiting. If I can claw pigeons out of midair, a pair of shriveled bollocks should be no problem.
Oh, well, he looks a bit more cheerful now.
Yes, he does, doesn't he? Come on, Cedric, let's go.
Yes, let's. I'm looking forward to this.
Simon Black, moron. Tina Thornton, sexually inadequate. Stephen Catchpole, still lives with his mother. That's why they all joined the Territorial Army. If you're a sexually inadequate moron who still lives with his mother and would like to spend your weekends running around Epping Forest with twigs in your hat, ring us at the Territorial Army on 01 341 0000.
Hello, and with me is Simon Dent, who's an expert on marital problems. Now, Simon, tell me, why these days do so many marriages break up?
Well, Jimmy, there's three main reasons. There's financial problems, there's sexual problems, and map reading.
Map reading?
Yes, 65% of all marital breakups are due to the emotional stress of map reading. It's a major relationship crisis.
Even more of a crisis than, say, infidelity?
Oh, yes, certainly, because with infidelity, in time, the emotional scars will heal, won't they? But 3 hours spent going the wrong way around the M25 will stay with you for life.
Now, tell me, you actually run courses in map reading therapy, don't you?
That's right, I do. This is David and Wendy.
Hello.
Who are reenacting a profound emotional crisis that happened when they were late for a dinner party.
Right.
OK, off you go.
I can't keep driving round in bloody circles.
It's not my fault, it's on the fold of the A to Z. What's that road called?
Crumlington, Dumlington, something.
Right, it's the next left.
What, here?
No, not this left, next left.
Well, that was next left.
No, that was this left. I said next left.
Next left.
Right, this left. You passed it.
You said take next left, not this left.
That left was this left.
Next left, you said.
Once you go past this left, next left becomes this left, doesn't it?
Well, where now?
Go straight across. Not that straight across, that straight across.
Oh, where are you from, the planet Moron or what?
Stop the car!
I can't stop the car, it's a pretend car, you jerk!
Now, Wendy, David, where do you think we went wrong there?
I got a bit too worked up.
Yes, I think I did too.
Right, because a relationship transaction is basically
A contract.
A contract, isn't it? Yes, and a contract requires...
Courtesy.
Courtesy. OK, then. Let's try again, shall we?
Could you tell me where we are, please, darling?
Of course, dear. I think we're a little bit lost.
Oh, dear. That's a shame. I wonder where we went wrong.
Well, darling, with respect, I think it was the roundabout where you overruled my advice.
Yes. I'm sorry if I was irritable, darling. I think it was due to the fact that I've been driving for about 6 hours while you try to locate a street the size of the Champs-Élysées.
Oh, look, there it is, darling. Oh, dear. We've missed it.
Dear, never mind. We can go round that fascinating one-way system one more time. Come, sweetheart.
Well, they seem to be getting on very, very well, don't they?
Yes, I think so. I'm very pleased with them. I think the relationship is quite secure now. Unless, of course, anything untoward happens, like the passenger discovers that the party that they were going to actually took place the night before.
Stupid bastard! I told you to check the sodding invitation!
Ah! Well, next week, first aid. And we'll be showing you how to surgically remove an A to Z from your rectum.
The Littlewoods Cup narrowly escaped damage today when a fire broke out in the trophy room at Luton Town Football Club. It is thought that the fire started accidentally, though police haven't ruled out Arsenal.
Hey, you! Just because you're unemployed, it doesn't mean you have to wander aimlessly around the streets, you know?
No?
No! You could lie down on them.
Lie down on them?
Yes, didn't you know? The government are paying people to lie down on pavements. It's all part of an exciting new scheme called SETDIOW. Something else to do instead of working.
Well, I'm not sure.
Well, if lying down on pavements isn't your thing, why not hold a plank over your head? Or perhaps you'd prefer to stick gummed paper to yourself? Or how about applying for a government grant to saw an old mattress in half? Something else to do instead of working is the scheme for you, wherever and whatever you want to do. It's a scheme to restore your sense of purpose, your self-respect. Yes, all over the country, it's already catching on. So now it's up to you. Why not try it? After all, you don't want to sit at home thinking of yourself as just another unemployment statistic, do you? Even if you do, we don't. The Department of Employment, thinking up new ways for you to do nothing.
Morning, sir. And what a fine morning it is.
I'm afraid I don't find it very fine, as a matter of fact.
Oh, really? Well, I love this time of year, me, yeah. But I'm very much a sort of April sort of person,
Really?
you know, yeah.
Yes. Well, I'm a sort of busy sort of person,
Yeah.
sort of hurried sort of person.
Yeah, Octobery, I'd call that, yeah.
Listen, I'm very angry.
Angry.
Yes, I'm angry because my car has been towed away by one of your bloody officers.
Can you hang on 1 second, sir? Bear with me. Frank, quick.
What's that, Raymond?
This man. Do you know what he is?
Not angry?
He's angry.
That is incredible.
It's uncanny. I'm sorry, sir, it's just that we've had about 15 people... More than 15 people in this office this morning, and they've all been angry. It's incredible.
It's amazing.
It
It's
is
pure
quite amazing.
coincidence, obviously, but it makes you think, doesn't it, sir? It makes you almost believe in some external power.
Well, that's typical of you, Frank, isn't it? Because that's a very February sort of thing to say. And you're a very
Listen,
February
I've had
sort
enough of this. Can I just have my car back, please?
Hey, don't get worked
No,
up.
I'm not getting worked up. I just want my car, all right?
I think I know what Sir needs.
A nice cup of chamomile tea.
I just want my goddamn car back!
Certainly, sir. Where did you park it?
Arlington Street.
No, it can't have been Arlington Street, sir, because you can't park there.
I know that.
You were forced to park there.
No, I wasn't forced
Well,
to
we put a sign up saying
I saw
no
the
parking.
sign.
Big yellow lines
I
on the
saw
side
that.
of the-
Look,
Yeah.
I just want my bloody car back, all right?
I think you better get the chamomile tea after all, Frank. Now, so if you just like to sign the bottom of this form and give me a cheque for £250, the car will be returned to you.
£250. It's bloody extortion, this.
Chamomile tea.
I don't want the sodding tea!
Frank, put the packle bell on, that'll do the trick.
I can't believe this.
Right, sir, your car.
I find that ostinato so soothing, don't you?
Yes. It's as if Johann wrote it specifically for irate motorists.
What is this?
Pachelbel's cannons.
Not that, this! This!
It's your car, sir.
My car!
It'll make parking easier now, won't it, sir? You can stick it on a meter, no problem.
What make is it, sir?
Well, it was a Volkswagen.
Oh.
Oh, well, they're nice and tough, those German ones, aren't they?
Apparently they can make a mess of our mechanical crushers, you know, those tough German
Yeah,
ones.
not like those Italian ones. You can crush those with your own two hands. They're rubber does no problem.
Look, will you turn this sodding music off?
Oh, please yourself.
Right, so we'll get you on your way. Now, where's the ignition on these things?
I believe this.
Oh, here we are. That's not bad, is it? First time starter. They know how to build cars, these Germans, don't they?
Yeah, not like me and my Metro on a cold morning, up and down, pushing it, trying to bump start
I'm the
it.
same with my Renault.
Can I go now, please?
Certainly, sir.
Would you like a bag, sir?
No.
Oh, sir, I nearly forgot. Happy St. Winifred's Day.
Another satisfied customer?
Yeah, it's sweet, isn't it? Here, I'll tell you something. I'll bet you 50 quid that the next person to walk in here is not angry.
Not angry.
Not angry.
All right, you're on
50
50 quid. Hello, gentlemen.
Morning, sir. You seem very happy.
Yes, I have.
Have you had your car clamped, sir, or has it been removed?
I've had it clamped, actually.
And yet you're still happy.
Yes.
That's 50 quid you owe me. He was angry after all.
No, we're quits.
How come?
Well, don't you remember, you bet me 50 quid that there was no point in us wearing these bulletproof vests in this job.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Got any Dundee cans left?
Welcome back. Well, we've just had some more details about Geoffrey Archer's purchase of London's Playhouse Theatre for £1 million. Apparently, the money was left in a brown paper package at Victoria Station. Sorry to bother you. I'm having a dinner party and I've run out of... I'm sorry, Des. I'm sorry. I just...
Can we hold it there, please? Don't worry, Imelda. I was going to stop it anyway. Ross, your character. Now, you're young, you're attractive, you're a successful business executive, and in your spare time, you're studying for a doctorate in philosophy, all right?
Right.
So you're a clever kid, okay?
Right.
So don't hold the book you're reading upside down.
Right, only I've never read any philosophy books before.
Sure.
I've only read books on acting.
Yeah.
And they have a little arrow at the side of the page to tell you which way to hold it up.
Yeah. You open the door, and standing there is this beautiful stranger, all right?
Right.
Now, you think she's rather special. Now, I want to see that thought on your face. So give me the look when you open the door.
Right, like this.
I was thinking something more sexual.
More sexual. Right, how about,
Yeah. One more try.
Okay,
Well, look, that's obviously well on its way. Why don't you go to the kitchen and practice taking the coffee jar out of the cupboard, all right?
take the coffee jar out of the cupboard.
That's right, while keeping up meaningful eye contact with this rather beautiful stranger. All right.
Right, I'll try that.
Good luck. Imelda, I'm sorry, Imelda.
I'm sorry, Des.
Come
I
in.
thought I'd
Yeah, it's
better
all right,
stop.
no,
It
it's
just
all
didn't
Will
feel right.
marmalade do all right instead, Des? It's just that it's easier to hold than the coffee jar.
Ross.
And what with keeping up the meaningful eye contact, I'm
Ross,
finding
it's a bloody coffee ad! So we'll stick to coffee then, shall we? Okay. Good luck. Sorry about that, Imelda. It's one of those days. Now, important point. When he opens the door, the first thing... When he opens the door, the first thing you register is surprise, all right?
Because he's so short.
Now, look. I know he's not as tall as we expected.
I'm nearly 5'7", you know.
It said 6'4" on your spotlight photograph.
That's an old photo. I was taller then.
Look, just practicing with the jar, all right? Look, I'm sorry, but we'll cheat his height somehow. We'll change the camera angle or put him on a box or something, but it's my problem, it's not your problem, all right? It's the director's problem. Hair looks great, by the way. Yeah, anyway, no. When he opens the door, you're surprised at how good-looking he is. So you eye him up and down.
Oh, I see. I sort of appraise him as a potential lover.
You've got it.
So when I eye him, my eye kind of lingers rather longer over certain places.
That's lovely, that's lovely.
So
yeah.
shall I grab his balls and give him a squidge?
No. I think that might be a little bit over and beyond the subtlety of the text, actually.
Oh, right. So I just mentally see how he measures up.
Measures up, that's nice,
Lovely.
yes.
Right.
Look, why don't we go to the kitchen and do that bit while we've still got some kitchen left? Guys, we'll work round you. Thank you, Ivor. Thank you, Ray. That's lovely. Ross, can we just run this bit for lines?
Okay, I think I've got the jar business at last.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Yeah. Just do it for lines. Okay.
I'm afraid I've only got this. Oh! That keeps happening, Des.
Look, don't worry.
Catch is broken.
Props. Terry, can we put a stronger catch on? It keeps swinging open. Could we just put something stiffer on there for Ross? All right. Carry on.
I'm afraid I've only got this.
Oh, my God, it's instant.
Don't say that. Don't say that, Imelda. This is an advert for instant coffee.
But, Des, I'm sorry, but I thought I was playing a mature, sophisticated, intelligent woman.
You are.
And why the sodding hell am I drinking instant coffee?
It's the instant coffee that even sophisticated people drink.
Oh.
It's looking great, by the way. Keep it up. Go on, Ross.
I hope it isn't too sophisticated. I'll get it on the night, Des, honest.
Let's do the dinner party scene quickly. I can't stand any more of this. Just sit down there with you.
Sitting? You want me
Sitting on the chair. That's
Down
where
here?
we sit on chairs.
Yeah.
Can you sit on that? Thank you, Geraldine. That's lovely. Can you just... We're just doing this for lines now, all right?
Right.
Okay. So, action. Geraldine.
So, have you met your new neighbour yet?
Can we hold it there? Geraldine, that's basically there. Can you give me a little bit more suggestiveness, you know, as if you know that she's met her neighbour and perhaps, you know, something a little bit spicy's happening there. You know what I mean?
Right.
Lovely, lovely. Now, Imelda, similarly, when you say, I've popped in for coffee, can you make it sound as if you've popped in for a little bit more than just coffee, perhaps? If you know what I mean.
Sure.
All right. Lovely. Thanks. And action. Geraldine.
So, have you... met... your new neighbour yet?
No, but I pop in for coffee whenever I feel like a quick hump.
I think we'll have lunch, everybody.
Okay, and now it's time for the Who Dares Wins quiz game, and it's called Dilemmas. Yes, each week we're going to be giving our studio audience here a dilemma. And this week's dilemma is... Nigel Lawson, our Chancellor of the Exchequer, is interviewing you for a top job in the Treasury. In order to get this job, you either have to, A, squeeze one of his spots, B, sleep with him with your eyes open and the lights on, or C, saw your leg off with a rusty blade. Okay, studio audience, make your votes and press those buzzers. Well, as you can see, the scores are up on our Who Dares Wins computer scoreboard. No expense spent. And as you can see, with an overwhelming vote of 349, it's saw your leg off with a rusty blade, and obviously one blind masochist. Oh, no. Obviously just pressed the wrong buzzer. Well, that's all. We'll be giving you a dilemma next week. Now, we just got some late news in. It's got here that the Independent newspaper has now finally conceded that the new Shakespeare poem it discovered during the week is probably a fake and not by William Shakespeare. Experts have drawn attention to some telling stylistic inconsistencies in the last stanza. I'll just read it for you. Who painted the lily, who perfumed the trees, who breathed in summer and gave her the breeze, who wrested your beauty from the daydreams of God? It was Roger the Lodger, the dirty old sod. Anyway, join us after the break.
Sorry to bother you. Dinner party and I've run out of coffee.
You'd better come in.
I'm afraid I'm afraid I've only got this. I'm afraid I've only got this. It's golden rose from Boyd's. I hope it's not too posh for your guests.
No, they have really sophisticated taste.
Do they?
So, have you met your new neighbour?
Oh, I've popped in for coffee.
Boyd's Golden Rose, for people who like to screw around.
Would you like some homemade toffee, Jean?
Not to me, thank you, Anne. Not with my dentures.
Really? You should use Dentufix.
You don't wear dentures, surely?
I do. But Dentufix is a strong, reliable fixative which gives me confidence. I can bite into carrots, brambles, corn on the cob, and sideboards. With Dentufix, I need never worry about biting ever again. Fancy a tortoise?
Dentifix, so strong you could bite a tortoise.
Now, a lot of people come up to me in the street and say, "Hi, Vanessa, how's it going? Hey, love the highlights. You still go to Jackie's Memorial. Hey, how's Mick? He's all right. He's a bit of a hunk." Now, I find this really irritating. For a number of reasons. A, my name is not Vanessa. B, I don't look anything like her. She's blonde. She hasn't got a beard. Well, not anymore, anyway. She doesn't play the guitar, as I do. She doesn't hang around girls' schools disguised as a bicycle seat, as I do. She doesn't stuff live goldfish up badgers' bottoms for help the aged, as I do. Oh, she likes rock music, which I hate. Talking of rock music brings us to our regular rock music feature. And with me is Phil Pope, who's going to say thank you, Rory.
Thank you, Rory.
Thank you, Phil. Now, Phil, what are you going to talk to us about tonight?
How to become a rock legend.
Well, perhaps you can tell us, in short, how do you become a rock legend?
Well, one way is to go to Easter Island and stand very still for thousands of years.
Yeah, I see. Is there perhaps a quicker way?
Yes, in fact, I'll demonstrate with the help of a volunteer from the audience here how to become a rock megastar. Now, who's going to volunteer here? Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. What's your name?
Richard.
Big hand for Richard.
Now, Richard, you've never been a rock megastar before, have you?
I haven't. No,
Good.
Are you nervous?
I'm a bit,
No,
yeah.
no.
Oh, sorry. Now, can you tell us, Phil, what is the quickest way of becoming a rock superstar?
Well, the quickest way to achieve lifelong fame is to die.
How are you feeling?
Not too good.
How long do you think we've got?
About 30 seconds.
Oh, we could do. Just in case he doesn't die, Phil.
In 30 seconds.
What else do you need to be a rock superstar?
Silly gimmick, silly clothes, silly hairstyle.
Yeah. 3 out of 3 there. Yeah.
Right. And if you really want to be a success in rock music, you've got to be prepared to stick at it for many, many years. Like, for example, Shakin' Stevens. Now, Shaky, his career illustrates 2 golden rules. Yeah. First golden rule, get a good song.
And then keep on recording it.
Yeah, that's right. And the second golden rule, never, ever vary your dance step. You see, whatever the song Shaky does, he never, ever varies that knees bend step that he does. Like that, you see. And all the, when he does that, all the bored housewives who like him go berserk. So, do you want to try it, Richard? Just the old Shaky. Okay?
After 3. 1, 2, 3. You got an accident or something? Now, I think, can you give Richard some sort of handy tip to help him with the technique?
Yeah, well, you know that pound coin you keep in your underpants? Imagine that is falling down. You've got to try and catch it with your knees before it falls down a bottomless pit. Okay, do you want to try that? Okay, 1, 2, 3, and catch that pound coin. Not bad. Not bad at all, actually. Anyway, most important, if you want to be a rock megastar, Richard, can you sing?
Not at all.
Perfect. Ladies and gentlemen, a big hand for the next Rick Astley.
The story so far. The 943 from Paddington to Reading has crashed. Many are dead and dozens of injured have been rushed to Brampton General, where staff attend to the critically wounded.
Oh, plasma! Ah! And where's that oxygen I asked for? 3rd-degree burns. Lost a lot of blood. He's hemorrhaging. Oh, my God, where's that plasma? Right, saline. Put him on saline. I want cross-match for blood, 6 pints. I want him prepared for emergency surgery now. Come on, quick, or we'll lose him. Pulse is weak. Come on, I want to line into him now. Adrenaline. Where's that drip gone? Oh, come on, put some diamorphine for pain, all right?
Excuse me.
It's no use. We can't afford any more time. We have to get him into emergency surgery now.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Could you just possibly hang on 5 minutes?
Sorry?
Well, you see, the Prime Minister would like to console this patient. Just hang on about 5 minutes.
This man is critically ill.
Yes, well, she won't be a minute. She's in the toilet now getting changed into her black dress. She came here as soon as she heard the news, right down the M4, you see.
Can't she console some other patient? There are plenty of other injured people
Well,
here.
she would, but their injuries aren't so televisual, you see. I mean, he's got the lot. He's got blood, he's got scars, I mean, everything.
This man is in enormous pain.
See, even if someone is watching in black and white, he'll look good.
But he's in enormous pain.
I know, he's perfect. Absolutely perfect. See, if she can just console him, she'll get the first bong on News at 10.
But can't she console him after he's come back from emergency surgery?
Well, not so good, you see. By that time, Kinnock will be here, then Prince Charles will be here, then Desmond Bloody Wilcox will be here.
Where am I? What's happening?
You're going to be all right. You're in a hospital.
Yes, the Prime Minister's coming to console you.
Meanwhile, in the operating theatre, Surgeon David Priest and his overworked staff are struggling to save a man's life.
What a time to have an emergency. Yeah. The hospital's horribly understaffed. Swab.
Yeah, they're going to take on some very inexperienced student nurses.
Clamp. see.
Right, the Prime Minister's due to arrive. Let's just rehearse her entrance, shall we? I'll be the Prime Minister, right? She'll come in, shake hands with nurse, shake hands with doctor, head tilted 36 degrees, most compassionate angle according to our research, furrowed eyebrows, turn to camera, make speech about magnificent emergency services, blah-de-blah. Makes one feel humble, blah-de-blah. Cross to patient, head bow, look tragic, quick look at camera, walk away, looking moved. What's this?
Surgical spirit.
Well, get rid of it. She's got Dennis with her. Prime Minister's entrance. Why is this ward empty?
It's the children's ward. We had to close it last month.
Oh, for God. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Come on, look, sick. Come on. All right, very good. OK, everybody. Now, the Prime Minister's coming and the cameras. Get ready. Look moved. Look in pain. In pain. Right, OK. That's marvellous. Bring her in. Bring her in.
Scalpel. Brace. Frankly, I'm worried. The staff are demoralised and there's a lot of moonlighting going on. Will you stop that?
It's 6p an envelope.
Yes, it's a new hospital policy to make the patients more cost-effective, sir.
Let me make this clear. I do not want my patient's tongue used for licking envelopes. There's something much more moist down here.
Yes, goodbye, Prime Minister. Goodbye. I'll see you at the memorial service. Yes, goodbye.
We need more plasma, more plasma. We have to get this patient into emergency surgery now.
Yes, right away. Hang on. Yes, I thought so. Edwina Curry's just arrived.
Wait a minute. This patient has not been properly shaved.
I'm sorry, Doctor.
Look, you know the regulations. All the patients must be shaved completely.
Yes, sorry.
Right. You shave the patient, and I'll stuff the cushions.
Right, can we have the Junior Minister for Health, please? Marvellous. Next, the Labour spokesman for Health. Fantastic. The local mayor. How lovely. Right, this jockey plugging a book. OK, fine. Page 3 girl. Come along, my lovely. There we are. Patsy Kenton here.
Join us next week for more developments on Ward 6 when he says...
I think I've just spotted a brand new line in pink novelty paperweights.
When he says...
I want a cute kid with head wounds on this trolley now.
And Wang Wang says...
When the bloody hell are there going to be some pandas in this series?